Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Tweedy back in their video. Today, I'm going to be talking about some drama that happened on Twitter. Now, I'm not trying to be like a drama guy, stuff like that, but this is kind of and I don't mean to like involve myself, but I feel like I have some stuff to say on the topic, so, let's get right into it. So, as most of y'all probably know, Chris G, he's an FGC legend, and I don't want to sit here and list his accomplishments because I'm mostly just an NRS guy, and I don't want to like sell him short, but I know he's definitely won Evo for Marvel, and I know he's got like a bill. I've seen like videos where he like pulls out his medals and trophies. He's got like billions, right? Like he's got to get a second like apartment, second home, like just for those medals. You know what I mean? And I don't want to get involved in a beef with him or the FGC outside the NRS scene. But lately on Twitter, a lot of people outside the NRS scene, and Chris G being like the biggest known person, has been saying the NRS scene's not very welcoming. The games suck, stuff like that. And then Foxy Grandpa was responding saying like, people who say that are normally not very good, stuff like that. And I don't know like who started like the pissing contest first, but basically Foxy said, what have you accomplished? Like post like good netcode MKX. And he posted like him placing in like some regional events on MK11 that no pro comp players went to. So that kind of bothered me, to be honest. And I feel like in the FGC, we should not be disingenuous about results. And it's kind of disheartening to see a legend in the FGC do that. And yeah, so those events that he placed well at, no pro comp player went to. No one who was considered a top player at the time went to those. And he did beat Rewind at CEO 2019, but then he lost to me and Magician right after that and got 33rd. And I'm just stating the facts there. I don't mean to prop myself up. I don't think I'm overall a stronger fighting game player than Chris G just because I've beaten him in NRS games. He would do that to me in like mini games, you know what I mean? Even if I tried to get better at like Marvel, Street Fighter, etc., he would beat me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of wondering like why Chris G is like bitter about the NRS scene. So he beefed with me hardcore in 2019, right? Like hardcore. Like I don't think he's beefed with anyone in the NRS scene harder than me. But I've spoken to Chris since then, and offline and online. I've spoken to him online and in person. And both of those times I left the situation like kind of thinking, bygones were bygones. But apparently he's still really bitter at the NRS scene, so I kind of wonder why. So one reason I think maybe is why is because in 2011 to 2013, well, actually in 2011 to 2015, the NRS scene was like very weak, right? Because there's no good netcode. The netcode was so bad that people were getting like houses and filling them up with players just so people could get good practice. And the people in those houses would fill up like 6 to 7 of the top 8 slots. But once we got good netcode in 2016, the competition just went up and up. And then with MK11 coming out, the competition just kept going up. So like Chris G, he went from, getting top 3s and top 8s and even winning majors on the side in the NRS scene in MK9 and Injustice 1 to never getting a top 8 again at a major. And that's not to say Chris G is worse than NRS players. That's just to say you have so many people dedicating their lives, whether you think it's dumb or not. There's a lot of people dedicating their lives to NRS games. So you're not going to beat them by just like being on the side. You might catch a win in a first to two like he did against Rewind. But like overall, like you're going to lose pretty much every time. And now like I'm telling y'all right now, the NRS scene, despite like the Evo numbers and stuff, is way stronger than it was when MK11 came out. Like the online ecosystem got so good over the pandemic. There's so many online tournaments. There's so many players that got good online during then. And it's like, it's scary, y'all. It's scary. Like you have players like Ninja Killa, the Chileans, Connie Mani, who grew up watching the scene. And now they're fucking like, it's like, who's going to beat him? So basically I'm making this video to be like, Chris G, we need to ignore all this and band together. Fuck them kids. We need to band together and fucking mop them. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine, that'd be funny. But but for real though, if Chris G, if he wants to hop on a call with me and we could talk this over, that'd be cool. That's why I'm doing it in a video. I know I'm like a YouTuber, stuff like that. YouTubers are always trying to make money, stuff like that. But I'm making this video just because Twitter is weird, right? Like you had Foxy like dig at Chris G. Then Chris G got kind of disingenuous to dig back at Foxy. And it's just like, I can't really blame him because that's just the art of Twitter, you know what I mean? But I just want to make this video to just make it clear. I like Chris G, you know. I know he's had drama in the past, stuff like that, but I mean, so have I, you know. So who am I to throw a stone in a glass house type of deal? And the interactions I've had with Chris G outside of when we beefed before MK11 came out were good. We even played online sets in MK11. His Scorpion versus my Jackie, and it was fun times, no ego. You know what I mean? I would enjoy having those type of sets with him on MK1. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all, that's but what I was saying earlier is he used to place on the side. So I'm wondering if he's kind of bitter about that now, that he can't like just, you know, go over to the NRS scene on the side and like fuck us up, you know? I kind of wonder if he's bitter about that, but that's just an assumption. You know, if that's not what it is, then that's fair. And again, like if Chris G wants to hop on a call, I feel like we would come to an understanding like pretty fast, you know what I mean? But if we're just making tweets back and forth, it's not going to go well, you know what I mean? And then people are just going to bring up like shit I said in the past, shit he said in the past. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't feel like it's a good idea. And look, he doesn't have to play MK1. He can play it if he wants or not. If he plays it, I'll be down to play him. No ego. I'm not going to, I might upload our set because I'm a YouTuber now, but I'm not going to, I think Chris G's better than me in the FGC, like a better fighting game player. So like, no matter if I beat him on MK1 or not, I'm not going to feel one way or the other. You know what I mean? So, and I feel like a lot of people feel the same. So I don't know why he thinks we're so unwelcoming. And another thing is I feel like the FGC is kind of a rat race, right? It's kind of a rat race. Like you beat someone in a tournament, you place above them. You get the prize money above them. You get the sponsorship opportunities above them. That might come with a salary too. But I feel like in this new age where there's so many games coming out and it's so content heavy, I feel like we just don't need to be like that anymore, y'all. Like Foxy's, I've beaten Foxy in tournament. He's beaten me a lot in tournament. He's even like sent me home in ninth place. I got emotional. Combo Breaker 2018, the MKX side tournament. I got emotional because I wanted to do good in that tournament. And he eliminated me 3-2 in ninth. I got very emotional. But I hold no ill will towards Foxy at all. Like, no bitterness, nothing like that. And I'm not saying Chris G holds bitterness because of losses. I just don't know. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like in general, we should all come together and like try to grow the FGC. Like me and Foxy, we realize like, even though we might run to each other in tournament and take each other's prize money, take each other's opportunities at times, we realize that the rising tide raises all ships. You know what I mean? So him getting bigger means I'm going to get bigger. You know what I mean? And vice versa type of deal. And Chris G, you getting bigger will help us get bigger. And hopefully, you know, we can beat all these kids coming up that are like robots, you know? Hopefully we can ban... No, I'm just joking. But yeah, that's basically it for the video. Just wanted to ramble about that. And yeah, I know a lot of people feel a certain way about Chris G, but I don't. You know, again, I'm not one to throw stones in the glass house. I can't speak. Glass house. And if he wants to hop on a call, we could do that. If not, that's fine. If he wants to play MK1, I would be down to play MK1 with him. No ego, stuff like that. If he doesn't want to play MK1, that's fine. But I would just like for him to, I don't know. I would like to kind of come to a mutual understanding with him about the NRS scene. But if he doesn't want to do that either, that's fine. I just wanted to make a video of my thoughts because I really felt compelled to tweet about this, especially when he posted those things about results. Especially when he posted that stuff, I felt compelled. But I felt like it would be better in a video, you know what I mean? Because I could have quote tweeted him and been like, oh, I beat you in all these MK tournaments and Injustice tournaments. Have I played him in Injustice? No, I played him in MKX, MK11 tournaments. I could have said that, but that's just a pissing contest, you know what I mean? And I don't believe I'm better than Chris G anyways, you know what I mean? I believe I'm better than him at NRS games, but this is all I do, you know? NRS games is all I do. This is like some side shit for him, you know? If I tried to play what he's good at, like Marvel, I would get obliterated. So, you know, it's no pissing contest here. I just wanted to ramble my thoughts. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Chris G, let me know what you think. And again, man, like, I think it was NEC where we talked for like 5 minutes real quick. And I felt like it was cool after that. I felt like we were cool. Maybe I was wrong. Or maybe you have beef with other people I don't know about. But yeah, later, y'all. Appreciate everyone. The support's been unreal. That's going to be it for this video. Later.